Howdy, my name is Sunny Jain, and on behalf of my team, which includes Ethan, Ali, and Justin, we are pleased to present to you the Kiwi Gaming VR market strategy.
So the market opportunity that we've identified is a focus on the VR market. The VR market is expected to reach $98.4 billion by 2023. As of 2018, there were 171 million active VR users, and it's only gone up from there since then. And finally, head-mounted displays make up 75% of VR devices sold, and we're going to focus on head-mounted displays ourselves. Beyond that, we've also identified the trends in the gaming industry. So some of the major players that we've noticed are Sony. They've made 2.2 million shipments of VR products worldwide. Oculus VR surpasses $100 million in content sales. VR-based games on Steam platform have surpassed 100 million individual sales of games, and Nintendo has also entered the VR market with the Labo, a VR kit for Nintendo Switch, which is essentially an add-on to the device they already have. Kiwi Gaming, despite the last 5 years of declining revenue, mostly due to continuing to compete in a saturated market, still has strong financials to back it up. We have a strong brand equity, a strong online presence. We have an established user base with a cult-like following of young casual gamers, which we plan to continue to capitalize on. We've also been at this a long time, so we already have the robust manufacturing and distribution infrastructure in place, along with a fantastic R&D division.
So let's go into the winning product strategy. Introducing the Kiwi VRS, a VR headset for ages 7 to 17. It will be compatible with Kiwi gaming consoles, as well as other consoles across the platforms such as Sony's, Microsoft, iPad, and mobile devices. Are primarily focusing on recreational and educational purposes. And our biggest thing that we're trying to emphasize is the customization aspect, where we'll have assorted colors as well as adjustable sizes to fit different children. We're also trying to incorporate and integrate into kid-friendly games. We also did a customer validation with a sample size of 63 respondents. We got 4 different statistics here. 98% would enact time restrictions for screen time. 70.9% are worried about mature games and content. 100% would consider education-based games, and 45.2% have never played a VR game. So let's look at the proof of concept. The Kiwi VRS prototype is shown here on the left, and on the right will be our Kiwi gaming console. Both of these work together hand in hand, as you'll be able to play different games. For example, the educational aspect of a math game or an English game, as well as going into the recreational aspect of it, where you'll have entertainment right here. We also wanted to provide parental controls for those parents that want to have curfews and set guidelines. Shown here on the left is the Kiwi Gaming app that has different functions, such as looking at data and analytics, setting up timers, restrictions of where the kids can go, as well as what games they could play. Furthermore, notifications will pop up, such as the one shown here, where you can limit screen time up to 2 hours daily. We also did market segmentation. We saw that the VR market is split into 2 genders, male with 69% and female 31%. Shown here is the interest in the age brackets, where we took data for 2 different age groups, ages 7 through 14 and 14 through 17. And with this, we were able to project a revenue for year 1, where the male population will give us $1.07 million in revenue, and the female population will give us $483,000 in revenue. Lastly, the visual for platforms show the ideal interest in which gaming platforms they like to use per gender. This includes console, computer, and handheld devices.
We also conducted market sizing, which we've identified as existing gamers under the age of 17 in the United States. Our target segment makes up about 47.5 million users. Scoping this out a little bit further, we have identified our serviceable addressable market as individuals under age 17 in the United States, which includes both existing gamers as well as first-time gamers that may be interested in buying our product. This makes up about 74.1 million users. Finally, our total addressable market are gamers under age 17 in North America, which comes out to 122 million users. This is a large market.
We've done a competitive analysis of some major VR equipment out right now. The most popular right now is the Oculus VR. It's so popular, it was just picked up by Facebook not too long ago. It's a fully functional VR system, mostly geared toward adults, and you'll see that on the price point of $300. Our most direct competitors are Monster Vision and Young Explorers, who both make VR systems that are geared toward children. The problem with both of those models is that they're fairly unsophisticated compared to the Oculus, and you can see that with the price of the devices. They also have a very limited array of games to play, and our plan is to use a more sophisticated technology for children while also allowing them to have a greater variety of games to play. Now, finally, you've got Google VR, which is made by Google, a big giant tech company. It's always in the top 10 sales, but it's kind of a throwaway gadget at $15 a unit.
We also conducted a SWOT analysis to determine the feasibility of our project. We identified multiple strengths, which include our established user base, which includes younger and casual gamers that may be interested in this particular market, as well as a robust R&D infrastructure and distribution and shipping channel. Because we're established in the United States, a lot of our infrastructure is already in place. We also believe our compatibility with multiple devices will be a huge strength for our product, especially that we're not only just compatible with the Kiwi gaming console, but we're also compatible with Nintendo, Microsoft, Sony, as well as PC gaming and tablets. Finally, our established Kiwi gaming app is a huge strength for us, as we will use this as a platform to facilitate this digital solution. In terms of weaknesses, we are cognizant of multiple weaknesses, which include that our market is dominated by major technology giants, which have the resources and capital to compete with us. We're also, targeting a narrow target segment, which shields us off of some market share. However, we believe their growth strategies will be able to offset that. And finally, this solution requires the download of a Kiwi app for analytics. So this is, essentially additional step for customers to get this product. In terms of opportunities, like previously mentioned, the VR market is rapidly growing, 98.4 billion by 2023, and we're tapping into a niche market segment. In addition, another opportunity is that we have multiple revenue generation streams, which we'll discuss further. And finally, the opportunity to expand internationally from Canada and Mexico to perhaps even Europe and Asia. Finally, this industry is a very innovative industry, very rapidly innovative, and technology becomes obsolete pretty quickly. So that is a threat that we have to be cognizant of. And in addition, we have to be cognizant of the business impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, which, if we experience higher incidence of COVID-19, that will increase the cost of business and production in the country. In terms of how do we get this product into the market, we have developed a product launch strategy, which includes developing a project management plan and assigning resources and capital for this project, then developing a prototype, followed by QA/QC testing and UAT testing to ensure the quality of this product both internally and testing by end users. Through feedback-driven continuous improvement, we will continue to update and improve our product. And when we're at a comfortable place, we will begin our launch with mass production of 15,000 units, which will be shipped to our regional warehouses that are scattered throughout the United States, and then engage in B2B and B2C distribution, both on online retailers as well as physical retailers. Online retailers include Amazon, Best Buy, as well as the Kiwi e-commerce store. Physical retailers include Walmart, as well as GameStop.
So the question now becomes, how do we put this product into market? The team and I conducted research and designed an integrated marketing campaign that consists of 4 main phases. The first phase would be the product reveal. Throughout this process, we are expected to focus on advertising and promoting our product through online websites and television ads. Moving on to the second phase, which is our pre-ordering season. Throughout this season, we are giving the customer a chance to pre-order our VR set through our online website, and also giving us a chance to gain direct customer feedback and ultimately have a better knowledge of our risk to return on this investment. Moving on to our product launch, we are expected to launch this product in Orlando, Florida. The reasons behind choosing this particular location, as it is said to be the 4th largest city in gaming in the US, and this is also home for very large gaming developers and gaming development universities. Moving on to the final and last phase, which is the customer engagement program. This program features free demos, free games on birthdays, early access to exclusive games, and pre-ordering. For our first year goals, we are expected to sell 10,000 units by the end of the first year. 30% of those are considered to be active players, which would ultimately yield in $1.8 million gross revenue and a 94% user satisfaction rate. To address our future plans, we are expected by the end of fall 2022 to expand our markets into Canada and Mexico. After expansion, we are expected to have more sales and ultimately have 35,000 sales by the end of summer of 2023, and a target sales of 3 million by the end of spring 2024. And finally, by the end of summer of 2025, we will be releasing the Kiwi VRS 2.0 to the national and just international markets.
Of course, with every great business idea requires great finances. Our team painstakingly projected our 5-year financial projections, which include the following. We believe that we will reach $4.5 million in total revenue by year 5, based on a conservative approach, where we calculated based on benchmark other companies that have done a similar product launch. And we believe that we would reach a net income of $2.2 million by year 5. In every approach, we come out profitable, and we believe this is a great way to move forward. Finally, in terms of our revenue generation streams, we have identified multiple revenue generation streams, which include VR headsets, VR gaming subscriptions in order to play online gaming and play with friends, the Kiwi Creator Program, which allows indie developers to host their games on our platform for a hosting charge as well as a % of their revenue. And then finally, the Kiwi Digital Partner Program, in which advertisers can advertise on their product as well as sponsor various events with Kiwi Gaming. Finally, we are using our existing revenue from our other gaming consoles to help fund this and drive this to success. Of course, with our expenses, these are all modeled off benchmark technology companies that have done a similar thing. And we believe by year 5, we will be at a great point. With that, we would like to thank you from Team 3 and conclude our presentation. Thank you.
Bye.